Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today I am furnishing my modern treehouse. I uploaded the first part of this build, which is basically just the exterior furnishing and building the house itself. I think it was not last night, the night before. Oh my god, I'm already lost track of all my days. It's only Wednesday. Yeah, so I uploaded that a couple of days ago, I think. Don't hold me to that. And yeah, this is the second part of it, so the furnishing. I've cut down this video as much as I can because the raw footage was about 2.5 to 3 hours long. I did take my time, and classic me style was really picky and changed my mind about a million things. What's new? So yeah, I've tried to cut it down a little bit. I have actually already, at the start of this video, I have already furnished the main bathroom downstairs. I took a really long time with it, and I mean, it doesn't even look that great. It doesn't even justify how long I spent on it. So it's just like a basic modern bathroom. But yeah, and I mean, I spent a lot of time deciding on the flooring throughout the house, the wall coverings, even though you can't see most of it, and just, yeah, little things like that. Yeah, so I've basically... I don't really know what this house is. It's just a really open... I don't know if it's a retreat. Maybe it is a retreat. I mean, like I said in the previous video, this is a rental property, and I don't know if you download this off the gallery whether it will be a house that you can buy and place in another world, or if it's stuck as a rental property. I couldn't change it in like the lot settings. I don't know if there's a way to. I don't know, I'm pretty stupid. But yeah, so I mean, I guess if this does place in the world as a rental property and you can only place it in Granite Falls, then I guess it's a retreat. The lot is called Lakeside Retreat after all. Oh god. Yeah, so I don't really know what this is. I did furnish it to function as an actual house. Like, there's not really a lot to do if it is a retreat. Say you're coming here to stay, like with your Sims are coming here to stay for like 5 days, there isn't a lot to do. There's an easel, there's a computer, there's a bookcase, and there's a little living area off to the side in that little separated area. But yeah, there's not a lot to do. It's not even really a swimming pool because the pool that I've built beneath the house, I don't think you can actually get into because there's rocks everywhere because it's supposed to be a pond. I wouldn't want to swim in that murky pond. You'll have to excuse me as well. Look at me jump around. I was having so many issues with the cutout in the middle that's for the tree. As soon as I would move a certain way, I'd zoom in, or then I'd pop back out, and I'm sorry if it gives you a little bit of headache. I really should cut this bit out. Maybe I will. Maybe I'm just gonna cut this out. Oh god, what a nightmare. Anyway, so I've furnished this house in sort of like it is quite a modern sort of style, but I've added some pops of colour, mostly yellow, and obviously there is a lot of greenery, but yeah, some pops of yellow to sort of make it seem a little bit, I don't know, is it almost tropical? I'm not sure. I think the yellow works really well with the floor colour, however. That's from Cats and Dogs. It's hard to tell because of the lighting, but it's the dark, not the darkest swatch, but it's sort of like the medium dark swatch. I really like it. It's like this reddy toned brown, but it's quite muted. Yeah, I really like it a lot. And this old trick with the coffee tables, I've seen this in a few videos. From memory, the first person I saw do this was Deligracy, I think, but I've seen quite a few people do it since, so I'm not really sure. I'm not out here to pretend that I came up with all these amazing furnishing techniques, because I am literally bland as white bread. I feel like, I don't know, I do have some creativity, but a lot of things I get from watching other people's content, other people's YouTube videos, and yeah, I think at this point, like the Sims community is so saturated. There's so many, not that it's a bad thing. Like I've only just started uploading videos, like late to the bandwagon. But you know, there's so many people in the community. Of course, you're gonna get reoccurring tricks and hacks and that. So I mean, I'm not pretending that I made this up, and I don't know whether Deligracy was the first person ever to do this. I've seen it around. Basically this wasn't my idea. I've seen it in other videos. I actually a few things that I've seen in some other people's videos. Like the downstairs, when I get to the kitchen, I sort of suspend the cabinets between two walls, and I can't remember for the life of me where I first saw that, but I've seen it a lot and it's really cool. So I think I mentioned in my last video that I do some things in the furnishing part of this build that I don't normally do. Like, I tried to be a little bit creative. So you can see here with the doors, I've sort of cut out, like it's a pretend door, but it's supposed to look like, I don't know, part that whole wall opens up basically. Like, that's what it's supposed to look like. So I tried to do something different there, but as you can see, it does mess with the lighting. So, oh my god, I was really struggling with like the game glitching and trying to move me down a floor and move me up a floor. I am so sorry if that makes you feel like you want to vomit, because it makes me feel like I want to vomit too. But yeah, I've tried to sort of fill in some space here. I wasn't quite sure what to do because I didn't want to overclutter the house. I want it to be really open and fresh, and I wanted the attention to be on the tree trunk that's going to be running through the house. Oh my god, that jumping back and forth again. Oh god. But yeah, I didn't want this area to be too cluttered. Like I said, I wanted the attention to be on the tree trunk. Like, that's the main feature of the house. It's a tree house. So I've just created like a little meditation area. I do change it up a little bit. I think I put a yoga mat in and I just moved it around a little bit. But overall, I think it looks pretty cute. And it's just a nice little area where you can sit by the tree trunk running through the house and just chill. Well, not you, your Sims. Yeah. Yeah, so I do include a laundry in this build. It's on the right hand side in the corner. I think I get started on that pretty soon. It's just a laundry. I wasn't actually going to put a laundry in. I was going to make it like a little tiny little home gym room, and in retrospect I kind of wish I had have done that, because I don't know. I think the only reason I'm building laundries, putting laundries in builds, I should say, is because it's new content. But I don't actually like the laundry mechanism in the game. Like, it's just an extra thing you have to do, like an extra thing on your list of things to do. Oh god, that camera is so annoying. It's just a list of extra things to do, like I said, that I don't know, that your sim just has this ever, like, always growing pile of things I have to do, and we add laundry to it, and it's a little bit stupid. And the fact that the laundry fills up so quickly, I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like laundry hampers fill up so quickly, and it's kind of like real life, I guess. Like, at the moment, we got to the bottom of the laundry hamper, like my one, me, like IRL. Oh god, what's wrong with me? Yeah, we got to the bottom of it, and it feels like a day later and it's already full again. I did change the sheets though, so that's probably part of it. But it's just like, I have laundry like exploding out of like everywhere in my life. I just hit the wall because I gestured so wildly about laundry. I'm so passionate about it. But yeah, I've got laundry exploding out of like literally everywhere in my life. Why do I want to worry about it in The Sims? But I do understand where people come from, where this game is a life simulator, so it does add that sort of aspect of realism to it. And I think a lot of people just wanted laundry for the cool stuff that it comes with. And yeah, I'm one of those people. I love the rustic things that it came with. I love all the wicker items. I wish we'd got maybe some more machines, but I mean, we've got enough. I'm just being picky. And I think I've ranted about laundry in like literally every video, so I am sorry. I just feel so passionately about it. This is the upstairs bathroom. I wasn't going to put a spa in, but I never use like the corner spas in any of my builds, so I thought I would. And just playing with a few different options for tables that I can put through that. This is my favorite trick ever. I do it in like literally every build, and I'm not sorry. I won't do it on my next one. I'll do something different. Yeah, this bathroom actually turned out quite lovely because it's got that beautiful view of outside. But as I covered in my building part one of this video, you can't actually see in, so you still get the best of both worlds. You know, your sim is in privacy, but they can also see out to the world. And I think it looks really nice in the end. Now, one thing is, I put the tree through the house at the end, and I think I actually cut it out of the video because it's a bit irrelevant. You don't need to see me fiddling with a tree, but it's sitting on the basement level, so the level that the pool is on, whereas I did originally have it sort of floating on top of the pool, and it looked okay. It didn't look like it was just floating on top of the pool because it had a reflection in it, and it looked passable, and it fit in the house perfectly. But placing it, like, I deleted it so I could furnish the house, and placing it again, here's where I realized that you could blatantly see the sim sitting on the toilet, so I had to make the ivy a little bit lower. But yeah, when I was placing the tree in again, it's accidentally sat itself on the level of the pool, which is the first basement level, and there's some clipping issues in that bathroom upstairs. I'm really sorry. You can fix it by just turning move objects on and placing the tree on top of the pool, like pond. I should stop calling it a pool. The pond underneath the house. And it will fix. It's just like a root from the tree trunk that like clips through the main bathroom. Depends if you like the look of it or not. I mean, it does just look like a clipping issue. So yeah, it does look a bit stupid. I'm sorry. Yeah, so now we're on to the bottom level. As you can see, I had to move the bathroom in a little bit more. I've put these cool, it's out of view now, put some cool pebbles you can see now that I've never used before. I think they're from Get Together. I missed it, I don't remember. Yeah, I think it's Get Together, and I think it looks really cool. It's like a little, like a zen sort of separated bath area. It's like secluded. I don't know, it looks really cute. But yeah, anyway, this is the kitchen, and this is what I mean with the walls and the cabinets. So I've made it 3 across because I love putting the basin or the sink like in the middle of like the breakfast bar or the island counter, whatever you want to call it. I think it looks really cool, and it looks really realistic because that's what it's like in most like new modern homes. But yeah, this is the cabinetry that I have sort of floating, and I really like how it turns out. I also hang some pendant lights from it, and yeah, I'm really, like I said, really happy with how it turned out. I'm glad it's not like a really advanced technique or anything. I just haven't really done anything like it before, and probably because I'm so fussy with things being like perfectly in line, and it's such a headache, honestly. But yeah, I love the little kitchen area with all the windows, and it's just so light and beautiful. I would love to cook in this kitchen, and I don't even like cooking that much. Like, I do cook, and I can cook. It's just, when you do it every night or every other night, it's just such a pain in the butt. Unless, I guess, you're really passionate about it, which, you know, I like it, but I'm not like ride or die for cooking. But yeah, this is basically the look of the kitchen. I add some clutter and then the pendant lights, which I pick in a yellow swatch, I think, which sort of ties in the yellow, like the pops of yellow from upstairs. For some reason, I'm really into pops of colour with modern builds, and it's usually yellow. I don't know if it's because yellow's probably my favourite colour, yellow and red, but I feel like red is a little bit outdated. Like, everyone had like a red splashback or like a red kettle, and it was like super funky. Like a few years ago, I don't know, I'm thinking maybe like 6 or 7 years ago, red was like the colour, and I don't know, I can't pull off using red, which is a shame because it's like my favourite colour. I just feel like it always makes things look tacky. But yellow, I love yellow and orange so much to use as like pops of colour with like monochrome sort of builds. Not that this is a monochrome build, but I don't know, I think it just really, really stands out amongst all the sort of like bluey tones in the house, and that is a little bit to do with the fact that the lighting's all messed up because of the tree. Yeah, just cluttering the kitchen a little bit. I love those little hanging planters. I love them so much. I sort of wish like a little bit that the plank of wood they were hanging from was a little bit smaller and you couldn't see the knots through the top, but it does make it more realistic, I think. So I don't know, it's kind of I love-hate relationship with it. It is really cool, but I don't know, sometimes it bothers me, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it looks like really cute and like DIY, but sometimes it's just like, man, I wish it was different. Yeah, putting in a fireplace, I don't really know why. For heating maybe, because like the house is really open. But it's not like you can sit around this fireplace or anything. I did struggle quite a bit because the tree really impacts the space. It really there's not a lot of room in this lower floor once you add in that bathroom to do anything, and that's why I put the the living area off to the side. I could have done like a dining room in there, but I decided I'd squeeze this little dining table because, I mean, you've got the stools at the counter. Not that they're island counters, they're just plain counters, but your Sims can still sit on those stools and eat. So this is just a little, I don't know, kind of like a little, I don't know, breakfast nook, is that what you'd call it? Little dining nook. It's cute. And it does fill in a corner because I struggle with like corner decorating. I find so hard. And sometimes I just watch people build, or I see photos of their builds, and wow, people can fill in corners so much better than me. But I think I've done not a bad job here by pushing that, you know, dining nook into the corner. Yeah. I do try quite a lot of rugs, and surprise, surprise, I end up just not having a rug because I get a bit frustrated and I'm like, well, don't worry about it, no rug. Yeah, I don't know, I was just having one of those days. I feel like that's not really an excuse because I have one of those days every day. I'm always so indecisive. And I feel like every video, all I do is complain about how indecisive I am. But yeah, we've finally decided I'm not going to put a rug there. And just putting, like I said, some furnishings and clutter around. I remember, hallelujah, to put a computer in, a desk and a computer, because I have mentioned this before, I just forget all the time, and I don't know why, because my computer is such an integral part of my life. It is so important to me. I don't know why I always forget in The Sims. I feel like your Sims can do most of, if not everything, on their mobiles, like their personal mobile, that they can on computers. But I don't know, it's just nicer to have a computer in the house. I don't know, what computer these days doesn't have a house? Oh god, I am a mess. I have had too much caffeine today. Wow. Yeah, so this is such a mess, I'm so sorry. Wow. I need a wow counter, how many times I say wow in a video. I don't actually know if, to be honest, if the Sims, I'm assuming the Sims can walk past this desk setup. If not, they can always walk the other way. That's the good thing about it. But I think, I don't know, because it's technically taking up another tile, right? So with that chair there, can the Sim walk past it? I know they can get into the chair. Not sure whether they can walk past it or not. Probably not. But they can walk the other way around. I'm not that good at building. Surprise, surprise. I like what I did here with the little candle decor thing, which I rarely use, but it's like super cool. And I don't know why I never use it. Yeah, I think changing the colours around makes it look a bit nicer. For sure. I tried to make that larger, the lamp, to see if I could make a floor lamp or something, but no, it does not work. Oh yeah, and here we go. Trying to furnish a corner. Oh my god. I know I just went on a rant about this, but oh, I'm just so bad at it. Just help me. I've seen some like, what are they called? They start with T, tutorials. Oh my god, what's wrong with me? I've seen some tutorials on YouTube, and people, I know I just said this, people are so talented, they're so good at it, but even watching tutorials, I'm just like, how do I furnish corners? How do I fill in corners? Usually I just put a lamp and a plant there, and then like, you look at a house and like every single corner there's the same floor lamp and the same plant, but you know, whatever. And it does kind of bother me that putting that little divider there with the chair makes the wall not even and the desk not centered, but I didn't want it to be uncentered with the hole in the floor, so it's just a sort of take what you can get situation. Oh, this is probably, look, to be honest, this is probably my worst voiceover yet. I have no excuse other than I've had a lot of coffee, I'm tired, and I'm hot, and it's humid, and it's 27 degrees, and it's like 8:30 at night. Why? It's like, it's almost the end of summer. Like, we are really honestly almost at the end of summer, and we're still having to deal with like humid nights where you just feel like you can't breathe. I had a cold shower before, and like I felt sweaty as soon as I got out of the shower. This is not good. I'm over it, Australia. Come on. You think that living in Melbourne, that like the weather would be like bad by now, but no, it's just hot, and everyone's like, oh, it's so sunny and pleasant. And I like hot weather, but after, 3 months of it, I'm over it. And we had like so many days that were over 38 degrees. We had, what was it? When was I complaining about this in another video? Like one of my first videos, it was like 42 degrees and then it was like 38 and then like 40. And I feel like we've just had really hot weather very consistently. We did have a week of like 24-degree weather, but it was humid. So I don't know. What am I talking about? Talking about the weather. I am such an interesting person, guys. Subscribe to my channel. I just don't know what to talk about. Nothing's happened to me today to talk about. And I just feel like I can't talk about a build for a 25-minute video because how long can you talk about a Sims build for? I don't know. Some people do it and they get away with it, and I'm just not one of those people. Yeah, look, wow, we're almost finished. We've pretty much just got to fix up this room a little bit. I think I changed a few things around and put some stuff on the walls. Not sure. Oh yeah, the calendar. Got to put that in every single house. The dog or cat calendar. Usually it's dog, sometimes the cat. This time I used the cat because I wanted the yellow. But yeah, we're almost finished. I just got to work on a little living area, and I think I do some extra like trees and that to make it look like it's really like amongst the treetops. And that's about it. So you won't have to put up with me for much longer. And I guess worst case scenario, you can just mute this video so you don't have to listen to me. I think surely I don't keep the white floors, right? Oh, good. I was like, God, don't tell me I keep that. Was horrible. Oh my God. I was about to get super mad at my past self. So yeah, at least we're not long off finishing. Like I said, don't have to put up with me much longer. I put the decorative lights that I put on the outside of the house, I decided to put them in this little hallway just to tie that sort of in. Also, I just was running out of ideas to fill wall space, which again, I'm so bad at. And I keep complaining about how bad I am at filling wall space, but I keep making houses with medium or tall wall heights. So I'm a glutton for punishment, obviously. Oh God. Honestly, you will not, I'm not going to start rambling about my day because there's only like a couple minutes left on this video, but man, I had such a busy day. I honestly got so flustered and stressed that I just like shut down, like my brain just stopped working, and just, I don't know, I feel like I did less work than I would have if I had been not under pressure and knew that I had all these deadlines. I guess that's like work efficiency and stress and how that all has to do with it. But honestly, I just, at one point I was just like, no, I can't, no, I'm done. Like that, I've mentally signed off for the day. And this was at like 11:30 and I still have like 4 hours left of work. But yeah, so I'm not excited to go into work tomorrow. Not because I don't like my job, but yeah, it's just really stressful. And I work with deadlines and like legal deadlines. So like, if something doesn't get submitted, it is actually a very big deal. It's not just like, oh, I didn't do my homework. It's a huge deal. So, oh wow, look at me, I'm so important. I feel like when I was younger, as soon as someone used the word deadline, I was like, they're an important person. And like, I'm not, guys, really. I just do a really basic job that doesn't need to be as stressful as it is, but it's very stressful because of people and their deadlines. Oh yeah, like I said, I put an easel here and it looks really cute. Once I move it across to the other side where the meditation stool is, once I put the trees in, and you get such a beautiful view. I just knocked my microphone, sorry. You get such a beautiful view of like the trees and the lake out. I actually wish this was a house IRL. Yeah, this is when it's the trees sitting on the bottom, like at the pool. And then you get the clipping. But it's fine. Like I said, just move it so it sits on top. Just move objects on that bish. Yeah, this is just me placing trees around to suspend the house and just sort of filling things in. I think I skipped through this actually because how many times can you watch videos of me placing plants and trees? But yeah. Yeah, almost into the screenshots. I do put in a mailbox and some bins as well. And I don't know if I included it in my footage, but I do put a bin in the kitchen because I forgot. I always forget bins. I feel like it's a pretty common thing to forget bins in The Sims. The bins. Yeah, so we're almost into the screenshots. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I am sorry about my commentary and my voiceover. I am struggling tonight. It's almost my bedtime. And I wonder how long I can use that as an excuse for being a 26-year-old. Supposedly functional adult. I'm not. Yeah, thanks for watching. The house is on the gallery, fully furnished, as I mentioned in my previous video. So part 1, it is flagged as having custom content, though it does not contain any custom content. You just need to reset your filters in the gallery in-game to allow custom content homes, and you can download it. So yeah, I hope you liked the video. I'll see you very soon with another one. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great night or day, whatever. See you later.